Hey, what's up guys? What this video is going to be about is a way to kill Vettion without taking a single damage, and you don't even have to Safespot. So this is the gear setup and inventory I like to bring. The one thing some people like to bring is a Dwarven Helm, which gives 5 crush attack bonus. However, I think a Net's Helm is much better because it gives the 4 strength bonus, plus it gives 3 prayer bonus. Plus a Net's Helm has some magic defense, plus they're about the same in melee and range defense, and about the same price. And as far as the inventory goes, I'd like to bring about 3 brews. This is just going to help your food stretch out just a little bit longer in case you got to tank PKers. I would also suggest bringing Black Dragonhide armor. In case PKers get on you, you will be more likely to tank the freeze and the TB. And if there's more than one person on you and you get TB'd before the 30 wilderness line, make sure to run west because at some point it is single way combat. Another helpful thing I like to bring is an imp box. And what these are capable of doing is teleporting an item to the bank from up to 30 wild. These will save you the hassle of having to bank prematurely. And last of all, I would say stamina is a requirement. You're going to be doing a lot of running around. And another pro tip, you're going to want to eat an angler and drink a sip of stamina, then refill your inventory spots every time you leave the bank. So this is what the gear setup looks like. You can downgrade your barrels gloves to rune. It's not going to be a huge deal. You can also use climbing boots if you want a low risk. You can upgrade your risk a little bit too, but this is what I would suggest. And bring a Ring of Wealth only if you want elite clues. You can also decide to bring a B ring as one of your +1 items. And you know, that actually reminds me, I'm only really protecting 2 items. If I lose my barrels gloves, it's not a big deal. So a really nice item to bring if you have my setup is a Din's Bulwark. So this is the way you're going to be doing the kills. You're going to be wearing your Initiate to save prayer. And you have only 4 magic defense. You throw on the D-Hides, you're up to 92. You throw on this, and you almost double the defenses. So if you have a pretty decent amount of food left, you probably will get away from at least a duo team. Especially providing you get half TB'd if you can help it. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to tell you guys, if you're going to charge your Vig Mace, don't put 3,000 in there. 1,500 total, which gives you 500 charge, is plenty. And don't bring a Solve EI out, just bring a Solve E because you can easily get this back without spending NMZ points. So the way you're going to want to get the Vettion is use a Games Necklace to get the Corporal Beast. I'm just going to use my jewelry box, and then all you got to do is run north. Not many people know this because not a lot of people actually kill Vettion, but Vettion happens to be one of the most profitable wilderness bosses. According to the wiki, it's 123k average loot per kill. Although it might actually be a lot higher because a lot of these prices are outdated. Such as the Sandfuse serums, they're like 23k according to this price guide, but they're actually like 27k right now. The valuable signature drops include the Ring of the Gods, which is 18.6 mil, and Dragon Pickaxe, which is 4.9 mil. And the main goal for me is to achieve the Vettion Junior pet, which is a 1 in 2k drop, but it also doesn't hurt to get a bunch of elite clues on the way there. Also, the Skeletal Champion Scroll is going to be really nice when I want to go for the Champion's Cape. And hell, I don't even care if I get a Curved Bone or a Long Bone, at least it's construction XP. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put your protection from melee prayer on. And then you're going to want to wait for the Area of Effect special attack that he does where he slams his scimitar on the ground. The special attack is capable of dealing up to 45 damage up to 6 squares away from Vettion in all directions. And this attack is responsible for almost 100% of the damage you take on a typical kill. And this is the one we're going to avoid. And what if I told you this attack is predictable and you can avoid being damaged by it almost 100% of the time? Also, make sure to dodge these white lightning bolts that get shot at you. One of these bolts will target you, the other 2 will be shot off in random directions. All you gotta do is move a couple squares to dodge them. And once you've killed the first phase about halfway, it'll release these skeletal hellhounds, which you absolutely have to kill before you can damage Vettion even more. So the key is to lure these dogs in a safer area at least 6 squares away from Vettion. That way you're in safe distance from the Area of Effect special attack. And here I am running away from the Area of Effect attack. As you can see, I'm about 1 second too late. I need to be 6 squares away, and I'm clearly not, so I got hit with an 11. That 11 could have actually been a 45. Notice I predict when that Area of Effect attack was going to happen and I ran away. This is what makes this a new meta, and I'll explain how it's done. All you have to do is after you see that Area of Effect attack, start counting. Start counting the animations and other attacks. After the 4th animation and or attack, you should do the Area of Effect special attack, so you can get up to 3 hits on Vettion before you have to run away to avoid that attack. In some cases, depending on how slow you are, you might only get 2 hits before you have to run. It's better not to risk it so you can do a 0 supply kill. One helpful thing to know about this lightning attack is when it happens, you don't have to run all the way down the street. A couple squares to your right and left will suffice. However, you don't want to run toward the boss and end up landing in its area of effect, nor do you want to run away from the boss and end up luring it further south. Oh my god, that is a drop, I'll tell you. And here I am, utilizing the imp boxes that I talked about. I just got a freaking longbow, what the hell? So it turns out most of the time you are capable of getting 3 mace hits in before it does the area of effect attack. What is consistent though is you are able to get 2 hits before you have to run. And this is one of my first real efficient kills, and it's going to get better from here on out. This was looking like it was going to be my first 0 damage kill, but at the very end I was just a second too late and I got hit with an 8.
And it wasn't too great, mate.
So this is the 2-hit method. This is a way to assure yourself that you'll never take damage from the area of effect. However, with this setup it takes slightly longer to kill Vettion, plus you use way more stamina. So right now I'm going to announce the winner from the giveaway in the previous video, and stay tuned till the end to figure out what we're giving away in this video. So this giveaway is for 3.1 mil, so you guys got pretty good odds. And the winner is Seb Zoto. So go ahead and PM me in game when you found out you won, or leave a comment on this video. So I would have to say I perfected the method of taking 0 damage. This is a 3rd consecutive kill without taking a single damage. Oh my god, a champion scroll, dude. That's right, it actually happened, a champion scroll. That is 2.5 times rarer than the pet. I think I would have rather had the pet. And keep in mind, this is the kill right after. I wasn't paying attention, so I used a lot of supplies. I still had to include this just because I got the champion scroll. What I did notice with the 2-hit kill method, you are getting slightly slower kills, and literally not getting hit at all. But when you get a drop, you gotta have inventory space anyway, and time is money. So what I'm going to be doing is going back to the 3-hit method, but this time around I'm going to be bringing Vengeance. And being the fact that you seldomly get hit, you'll probably be venging on a 1-to-1 ratio with getting hit. Make sure, especially if you're venging and you're coming from the Corp Cave, pray melee against these Ents. And a Summer Pie is not a horrible thing to bring, because it gives you a little bit of energy, it raises your agility level, plus it's a 22 healing food. On top of all that, you can quadruple eat if you really had to. Well, hopefully we don't have an Iron Man kill here. I'm gonna go for it. Right now, I'd like to take this time to thank my buddy Joey, who I PVM with a lot. He's the one that noticed that Vettion had a pattern to it. It's not exactly what we thought it was to begin with, but he's the one that inspired this video. He streams occasionally. He goes by the name Joey the Sick Kid on Twitch. Go ahead and drop a follow, and make sure to check him out on Twitter at Joey the Sick Kid. Next one's gonna be a ground slam. Watch that. 18k coins, what a flop. Well, that pretty much wraps up the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And today what I'm going to be giving away is a Vigor's Mace to 1 lucky subscriber. All you gotta do is drop a like and comment with your RSN, and let me know if this video helped anybody. Peace out guys, I'll see you in the next one.